guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to make an ojos de Dios, which is known as a God's eye. In Mexican culture, it was used to ward off evil spirits, and it's fun and repetitive and really great to make. I really enjoy making them, and you can hang them pretty much anywhere in your house. All right, let's get started. All right, so what you're gonna need are some popsicle sticks, some tape, some scissors, and some yarn. Now, normally these were made with sticks, but you can make them with popsicle sticks, chopsticks, whatever you have lying around your house. And normally people do not attach these together, but just for beginners and people that haven't made these before, I always suggest taping or gluing the sticks together. And I don't have any glue, but I do have some tape. So you want to tape them in a cross pattern shape like this, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tape this way, and then I'm going to flip it over. And you want to make sure that it's pretty centered. And I'm going to tape this way. And then I like to be just extra cautious and tape diagonally as well. There we go. All right. Now that that's pretty solid, now we can get our string. The really nice thing with this is you can use whatever type of string you want to. And I usually leave my string on the spool just because I don't know how much I'm going to use. And how you want to start this is you just want to hold the end of the string right here and just wrap it around 3 or 4 times, and then you want to make an X after this. So what I do is I take this string and I go over this way and I just wrap in an X pattern, just like that. So now I have this lovely X right here. Okay? This is how normally they would keep the 2 sticks together, but ours is held together with tape, so we don't have anything to worry about. So now your next step, making sure I have enough string, okay, is just start wrapping. So what I do is I take this end and I'm going to wrap it around this one. I usually make sure it's parallel to this one, and I wrap it around once, and then I turn my God's eye so that it's parallel with the next stick. So I take it, I wrap, and I turn. And I wrap, and I turn. And I wrap, and I turn until all 4 sides of my sticks have string around them. Now the next step is really simple. You just put your next piece of string on top of this string. And you keep repeating over and over and over and over again until you get to the ends. Okay? So I'm just going to wrap and turn and wrap and turn and wrap and turn and wrap and turn. Okay. And if you notice, it's starting to create kind of like, if we flip it over, it's starting to create kind of like an eye shape almost. Okay? And that's why it was called a God's eye. So I'm just going to keep wrapping and turning. And once you get the hang of it, the really nice thing is that you can go even quicker. So I'm just going to keep going. And here's that, if we look, here's that God's eye pattern. It looks like the center of an eye. It's really cool. Now let's say I wanted to switch colors. Now this is pretty simple. What you can do is you can stop one part, okay? And then you can just cut the string off and put this one aside. Okay, we're just going to set him right here. And then I'm going to grab my next piece of string. And all you're going to do, you're just going to tie the 2 together, just like that. Make sure it's a nice and tight knot. Then you can trim the little tails that are left. And if you want to trim closer, I don't like trimming closer because I'm always scared that they're going to fall apart. So I usually leave it like that. But then you just keep going. All right. Once you get to about right here, where you don't have a lot on each end, this is when you're going to end it. So you cut it off, leave enough string. Some people, what they do is they just hot glue it and call it good. I like to tie off my end. So what I do is I kind of wrap it, but then instead of wrapping it around, I pull a knot through it. And I knot it right there so I can have a little hanger. And then I tie it right there. And then sometimes to reinforce it, what I do is I do hot glue it right there just so that the knot stays, because sometimes it likes to move and come out. Then we can trim off our little tail, and then you have a nice hanger for your God's eye. And as you can see, that pattern turned out really nice right here. But it wraps around and it kind of gives it this really cool kind of triangular pattern. And do you remember when we attached the two together? If you have any extra like little tails poking out, you can just tuck those underneath there, and no one will ever know that you switched colors and tied them together. All right, great job, guys. Awesome, these look really cool. I like having these just to hang because they make like great Christmas ornaments, or they make just, you know, fun crafts that you can do in your home with your family. And they have a really great cultural meaning. So be sure to check that out as well. Don't forget to keep creating, keep having fun, and keep enjoying yourselves. Nice work, guys. It was great to see you. See you next time.